welcome to today's daily hypnosis session to cultivate generosity. Please note that hypnosis should be used in a safe and comfortable environment. Please do not listen to this session while driving, operating heavy machinery, or in any situation where your attention is required elsewhere. And now, on to the hypnosis. You know, as you're sitting or lying there, you might find yourself becoming curious about how the muscles in your body are so cooperative, how they listen and respond like leaves on a tree responding to a gentle breeze. And you might not consciously notice how the quality of your breathing changes as you tune in to this moment. A moment that has the beautiful capacity to lead you into a profound state of relaxation and internal focus. And just as you're wondering about that, imagine a river that flows with ease, dodging obstacles, embracing its path with a delightful fluidity. And you can think how marvelous it would be to float along this river. And you might just find yourself beginning to float, softly carried by the undercurrents of your own imagination. And your eyes might feel heavy, as if they have just decided, all by themselves, to take a rest, to drift into that luxurious state of inward focus. Letting go is as easy as a sigh that you can sigh, can't you? Drift deeper into this unique trance state that you can create for yourself. You may or may not realize, but as you continue this journey within, each thought can act like a stepping stone. Stones once smoothed by years of rivers passing over them, just as years of your own experience flow through your mind. Feel how easy it is to step onto the next stone, deeper into your own wonderful world with imagination. And as you're in this comfortable space, think of a room filled with cushions, soft, delightful cushions that can support you in any way you wish. And maybe you're the type of person who likes to observe first, seeing how one cushion seems almost magnetically attracted to your form, how your body can effortlessly sink into it, descending into a state of supreme comfort, layer by layer. And as you experience this, a part of you is always alert, always attentive to my words. You might appreciate that this heightened state of focus is a resource you can tap into whenever you choose. Going deeper now, far beneath the surface, where even the idea of deep loses its meaning. And now that you're here, deep within your inner world, you may notice that the fabric of this place is woven from the threads of your own values. The values that make you uniquely you. And among those values, like a glowing gem, is the value of generosity. Isn't it interesting how values, especially like generosity, can both shape and be shaped by our experiences? There are doors in this part of your mind, doors that you have opened before without even knowing. Doors that lead to actions that benefit others those times when you've extended a hand or shared a smile. Remember those moments as they become markers on the roadmap of your evolving self. And as you drift along this roadmap, you might realize that the road itself is paved with opportunities to give, to share, and to enrich the lives of others. It could be that the more you allow yourself to notice these opportunities, the easier it becomes to act upon them. It's as if a part of you has already made the decision to seize those moments before you're even consciously aware. As you're realizing this, imagine what it would be like if your future self could send you a message. Your future self says, you've discovered the secret to true happiness and fulfillment. It's not holding on. It's in giving freely, in being generous in spirit. And it's funny how a simple act can transform not just the world around you, but your entire perspective on life. And how magnificent it is that you can pick up this gift of generosity and examine it closely, seeing its multiple facets, like the petals of a flower opening to greet the morning sun. The petals of generosity can take the form of time, wisdom, empathy, and sometimes material gifts. In giving, you allow yourself to receive the joys and rewards of a life well lived, and that's something you can start to appreciate more and more. Because I wonder if you've ever been like a gardener who plants seeds without expecting immediate returns. Seeds of kindness, seeds of patience, seeds of understanding. And isn't it fascinating how these seeds grow, sometimes without you even noticing? They can sprout into strong trees, providing shelter and sustenance for not just you, but others. And as you cultivate this garden, you might realize that you're also nourishing your soul, strengthening your spirit, enriching your essence. If you were to open your hand, you would find it empty. But what if you see it not as empty, but as full of potential? A hand open to give is also open to receive, and sometimes the universe fills it with more than you could ever imagine, doesn't it? And you're probably aware that the heart has its own intelligence, an emotional wisdom that sometimes bypasses logic. That heart intelligence knows the profound satisfaction that comes from helping others is the same kind of satisfaction that tells you at the core of your being that you've done something meaningful. That feeling stays with you, a gentle reminder of your capacity to impact the world positively. And each time you connect with that feeling, you become even more inclined to repeat those generous actions. With all these reflections and discoveries, your path towards an even more generous life becomes clearer and more compelling, because deep down you understand the symbiotic nature of giving and receiving. What you send out into the world often comes back to you in surprising and delightful ways. And so as you begin to drift back to your waking state, allow these understandings to settle into the deepest part of you. A part of you that understands how to act and to live in harmony with your most cherished values. And now, just like a diver gracefully ascending from the depths of the ocean. It's time to begin your journey back to full awareness. And you can do that so easily, bringing with you the treasures you've found in your inner world. The brilliant gem of generosity, glowing even more vividly now, can accompany you as you rise. You might notice as you begin to ascend how the details of the room you're in start to crystallize. The texture of the chair or bed you're on, the quality of the light filtering through your eyelids, then the subtle sounds that remind you of the here and now. That's right, you can awaken fully now, feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and eager to step into the world with your newly cultivated generosity. And remember, each act of generosity is like planting a seed in the fertile ground of your own well-being, and you can be surprised at how effortlessly you find yourself taking actions that nurture not just others, but your very soul. These seeds will grow and you will see the fruits of your generosity unfold in ways that you couldn't even imagine. It's been a meaningful journey today, diving deep into the wellspring of your own generous nature. I trust you'll carry these insights with you as you interact with the world. And so until next time, goodbye and good mental health.